Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We do got some pretty fun stuff that I wanted to jump into and kind of talk about, as we did also pick up with this newest update, a brand new Brilliant Light boss and content. I want to go through it, update you guys, and make sure you guys are ready to kind of complete that, and the best team building to give you for running this boss, and the best way to kind of go about doing things here. As always, if you are new to the channel, like and subscribe. It does help out a ton. Really appreciate the support and such. Let's hop into it, and let's have some fun with this video. First things first, as always, if you'd like to support up, helps out a ton. If you are, again, in need of any of the gift codes, make sure to check the supporter creator portal. Make sure to support up. I have sent out a bunch of gift codes already. 1,000 essence stones, 500,000 gold, rune fragment time 150, mono power extract times 1, shadow energy times 1,000, marks of time times 100, and 2 new gift codes coming soon that do have some pretty decent rewards. So again, make sure to support up. Helps out a ton. Link down below in the pinned comment or in the description. First things first, let's start over here. For those that are wondering who your next hunter is, it is in fact Lennart Neerman over here, who is going to be our next hunter coming to the game. There is some early information already floating around with this character and such. Apparently he's going to be a brawler-based character. That's, I think, what they're going for there. He does have, in the mono and such, right, he does have like 2 sort of gauntlets-ish. He's a hardcore, like, in the mono, right? A like magic-based character, but it seems that apparently like people are talking about this being a brawler-based character. It is confirmed that he is a wind character, which finally Wind getting an upgrade over here. It's been a bit of time since we've seen Wind really pick up something. Like if we were to look at it, like where's Wind at, right? Just look at it for a second, dude. Wind is over here. We had Go to Ryuji be like the super good character, but it has been a bit of time since Mirai has been out, so we could be definitely seeing like a new like insane character like that. I know that I was saying relatively speaking, like when was the last Wind? I know it was just Goto, but I definitely think that for a category anyways, if you were to look at it, water has 4, 5 actually, right? Over here 5, 6. What am I doing there? Dark is loved, basically. Dark and light, 6. So we'll definitely get this to 6 over here. Over here you have 5. Sorry, I said that wrong. So 5, 6, right? 3, 3, and then yeah. So you clearly see where we're going with this one. Get this finally to 6 over here. As again, it is 5. Obviously nothing down there. So definitely a category that definitely needs a little bit of help, a little bit of love. Seems that this character is going to fill that entire build there. I wonder how it's going to work with our current boss over here. This is why I'm teaming with this video with 2 topics, because the current best team for the newest Workshop Brilliant Light is Water Team. I wonder if, you know, now we're going to have that being the different case, being it's now Wind Team. As again, you are getting this character over here. You have Go to Ryuji, you have Mirai, you have Hansemi. You already have a very good Wind Team per se. Now with this, we seemingly will see it maybe get better and kind of operate that way. Curious on how this plays out over here, but this is an upcoming character over here that we kind of know about. We know this is dropping over here with Instance Dungeon, Encore Missions, new bosses, and Power of Destruction World Integrated Ranking. We're getting that over here. Obviously after this, soon after, is collaboration time, but for now, we're enjoying with our Wind character over here. That I wonder again how they're going to take care of this one and how they handle this one. But he is the strongest hunter in Germany, ranking 12th in the world off of the manhwa. We do know that it is a Wind character. Somehow, seemingly, it's a brawler character. That's what they're going for over here. But given where we're currently at in the game here, this could be a pretty good release and kind of plays well in where our tier list is ranking. Maybe we finally get a SS tier character, you know, power creeping Mirai. Maybe that's what we get. Or just, you know, on par with Go to Ryuji and other characters like that. But very curious on how this goes, but with Cha Hien considered SS tier on most tier lists, but her bug holds her back. I wonder how it's going to work for Wind, and is he going to release bugged? It's not going to work that way. Curious. So yes, pretty much over here, we did pick up the new Workshop of Brilliant Light over here, Monarch of Transfiguration, YOGUMUNT. I guess that's how you say it, right? Pretty much this is a brand new, again, sort of boss set of bosses and such. They have their own gimmicks and everything. I'll talk about a few of them to make sure you guys are able to clear it and such. Some of the game modes look like this over here, the gimmicks that like the things to pass, which are super easy. One of them is like, it's like an eye phase, whatever the color pops up in the eye, whether it's red, green, or I think purple or white. Those are the things, or circles you stand into. It's again very simple, very easy sort of like mini games to get through, I guess you can say, or little segments of the battles to get through. Nothing like crazy with this entire boss fight. I don't think it's like insanely hard or anything. Pretty much we knew that Water Team was like the team to build, and we knew that Water Team was hyping up to be something, and this is what this Workshop Brilliant Light was sort of cadenced to, being Water Team, right? So for those that obviously have been investing into Water Team and understanding that, yeah, Water Team is obviously where we're going, you definitely will have a better time going through this boss fight over here, or this Workshop Brilliant Light, because what is the best team as of now? The best team is sort of hyping up to be, first, you kind of want Cha Hien, pretty much you want her for the first reason. Obviously, on the first stage, there is a lifesteal gimmick that is there, and she obviously inflicts the basically removal of lifesteal and such, unrecoverable, which is kind of what she has in her kit, and a big part of her kit. Having that automatically makes this first stage super, super simple to clear through, especially teaming that up with other characters or buffers. For her, you automatically have an automatic, I said automatic a lot, but you have a really good team to go through. Second one character you'll probably run over here, and third character you'll definitely run being Maylene Fisher. These three paired up for this content is a definite easy clear and a definite good thing to look forward to. If you're not running this right, lifesteal is the biggest issue to kind of get through, so plan accordingly how you want to tackle that. As again, lifesteal is the first character's like big thing. I think it's like 30% lifesteal, which is just annoying to go through without a character who can kind of inflict off of that and kind of tackle that entire thing there. The first boss beyond that really doesn't have anything too crazy. She has the Berserk state at the very end, which pretty much you can just QTE spam to dodge that, or just pretty much kill before then, right? Beyond that, she does have a few other like small gimmicks, but other than the lifesteal gimmick, I think that more so you are going to be good to go through that and kind of okay to just proceed, right, with annihilating and such. I truly think that's kind of the case there, but very, very easy. First boss, the team that you're running, if you're going through this entire thing, it will remain to be, right, Cha, Siren over here, Maylene. These three will be like your main team for this entire content. Obviously, build them the way you need to build them and the way you have them built already, based off other content, whether it be Burning Curse or, again, Chaotic Infamy over there. Or if you're running over here, Burning Greed total, if you're running over here, Burning Blessing, depending on what you're going for, right? You already kind of have that build gone through. And just pretty much run that build over here, being Water Team as your main priority for all the Hunter stages, and even outside of the Hunter stages, right? Because of some of the stages have break, right? So running Siren, obviously over here for her break abilities and everything, and her QTE break, it's really, really good, right? Very, very powerful breaker. The middle content doesn't have, so like the second stage, after you get through your Hunter stage where you play as Jinwoo, you don't have to go through break skills, so you can run super powerful, just wind skill runes, and you're pretty much good to go. But yes, if it comes to the weapons over here, the two that we're going to be looking at pretty much are not light. I'm lying completely. It's wind. I don't know why I said light. Damn it, dude. I meant wind. Wind and water. Over here, it's going to be Stormbringer being one of the main ones you kind of want to go for. Stormbringer does bring a lot into the fight for buffs and everything, and it helps a ton if that's something that you have available to you. If it's not Stormbringer, it's Demon King Daggers. Recommended to be both of them, but obviously you might have to pair it up with something else. The two best ones to go for definitely, again, are Stormbringer and Demon King Daggers. Those two will be like the best to go for when it comes to each of the stages there. In the first segment, when you do get to play as Jinwoo, and not the Hunters, you will need to probably run just more light runes, powerful wind runes would be your main benefit there. And then when it comes to the final stage that has break attached to it, so running with Siren or running with pretty much just break effects, that's kind of your main gimmick and your main highlight there. Beyond that aspect of it though, I think that pretty much just the wind weapons are your main sort of things to run with. Most of the stages in this boss fight aren't anything too crazy. Like relatively speaking. Do they show the earlier stages? I'm pretty sure they show it over here in the gameplay, but when you do go through it, right, there are some stages that have break. That's why you're bringing in, obviously, first Cha for the unrecoverable for the first stage. Second stage, obviously, Siren for the break abilities and everything. It's not a difficult boss, but it's definitely, you will see that it has its moments, right? First stage, I think that if you get through that, second stage is definitely very easy. As you get to the end over here, there's not really too much to kind of avoid and such. I'm trying to think of exactly what you get. You get like the mini games. You get this bubble phase over here. You just have to dodge the planets, which is not that really hard if you just move out of range and you're pretty much done. Again, most of them are self-explanatory. I think with Deimos, we had much harder ones, in my honest opinion. Like, for example, over here, this isn't hard at all, really, right? Like, anybody can clear through some of these over here. Depending on, again, knowledge of the game, I guess you could say, right? Or holding down left click, unless your phone crashes during this. I've seen a lot of people crash during playing this, but Water Team is like the main highlight. If you're running it, it's Cha, it's Siren, it's mainly Fisher. If you're running with Jinwoo, you want to break skills for the final one. You want to run 2 wind weapons, Stormbringer and Demon King Daggers. That's the main highlight. There are other options, but again, it's between water and wind. That's what you're going for. If you have Wind Team, try to run Wind Team with unrecoverable and obviously buffers and breaks. That's what you want to go for there. And when it comes to Jinwoo's builds, water and wind, those are the ones to go for, depending on what you have, right? But pretty much that's what I have for team building and such, and what I want you to kind of aim for if you want to go and run this. That's kind of the main highlights and such. So Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll end it there. Peace out. Take care. Have fun. It's pretty much been the video. Just a quick one.